the couch, we gon' talk about it. Danni Gyrl, pull up, sit down, yeah. Kick your shoes off, lean back, tell truth. We've all got scars, we've all been bruised. Feels too high, jaw feels small. Heart been broke, you still stand tall. Hey. From the crib to the car, you've been carrying weight. You ain't crazy, you're tired. You're allowed to be late. The space here, yeah, is made for that. Real life, real love, real ugly facts. Couch conversation, nothing's off limits. Say what you're scared to say. We gon' live it. Real people, real pain, and real elevation. On the couch with Danni Gyrl, we talk transformation. On the couch with Danni Gyrl, we talk transformation. Yeah. Talk faith, talk fear, talk wins, talk shame. Talk I left, talk I stayed. Talk I heal slow, talk I still bleed. Talk I forget them, talk what about me? We laugh in the mess, we cried and we clapped. Cause you still here, that's the victory lap. From the hurt to the hope, we connect those dots. You're not what you did, you more than your loss. Couch conversation, nothing's off limits. Say what you're scared to say. We gon' live it. Real people, real pain, and real elevation. On the couch with Danni Gyrl, we talk transformation. On the couch with Danni Gyrl, we talk transformation. If you feel alone, you can pull up too. Your story got power, let it come through. What you survive might save somebody else. Speak that truth, heal your own scars. Conversation, nothing's off limits. Say what you're scared to say. We gon' live it. Real people, real pain, and real elevation. On the couch with Danni Gyrl, we talk transformation. On the couch with Danni Gyrl, we talk transformation.
Welcome back to Couch Conversations, everybody. How you doing? Excuse me. Thank y'all. Season 8. It here with every seasons. I see I'm freezing up. Bad. This is viewer focus. It was a little bit more focused on topics that everybody wanted to talk. We did topics that were before we get all our season finale first, it's block y'all. Shout out.
Pulled up to the DMEG block party. Kids on the curb, grill smell sun gnarly. Mics on deck, whole squad in the cut. Local legends in the lot. Tryna level up, independent at the trunk with a dream in the drive. We hit record, let them talk, let them shine. From the west to overseas, we connect that vibe. From your screen to their stage, we align. Hey, one life. share, one retweet, one care, one subscription. Change your life in an instant. From the block to the world, we lift up. It's all about support, we lit up. One like, one share, one retweet, you there. It starts with a let's go, it starts with a radio show, got the whole town tuned. Mama in the kitchen here, baby on the noon. Artists from around the globe on the same wave. Same heart, same hustle, just a new place. Hit the link, drop a comment, let them know you see them. That little
So we got the block party coming up, y'all. Yo, on tables are starting at 65. Excuse me, 65. It is from 2 to 10. We will be Swoop White, Demure, and Darrell and by Black Time. Have on site with bartender. We will have a whole bunch of vendors. And Matic is this year. Too late to get in at the end of the show, but we 5 artists perform. Actually, I think it's 5 artists. I tried to maximize the time. We have 5 artists this year. We have St. Louis representing heavily this year at the block party. So shout out to everybody from St. Louis that's coming. Arizona is representing, Las Vegas as well. And of course, everybody that's coming from California, shout out to y'all. But I'm very excited. This lineup is one of the dopest lineups that I have had at any show. Every time I look at the lineup, I'm just like, yeah, I did my big one on this. Excuse me. For the gospel hour, we have the Bond Servants, Arista, G Smooth, Prodigal Son, and our headliner, Madeline Mosley Newble. And I'm glad that y'all are excited about the headliner. I've had a few people hit me. I'm sure several times that she will do that. Scott Michael, our talent LG development. Anthony and Real Spill. He has Christian with a K and Paul Douglas, and we have special guest, the Eastside Walker. We have a few vendors that are going to go. We have a couple tables, a couple. Somebody actually has reserved a table and a day package, so they're bringing out the whole family. If y'all want a table, you get one before they're gone because we amount of space. So yeah. See y'all, Block. Candy, hey Candy, hey, thank you for tuning in. Okay, thank you for your sharing the live. Will be tonight. Conversation. Throat. Of course, welcome to Couch Conversations. You already know I'm your favorite. And you know right here, nothing is off. Thankful for 8 seasons. So we're going to touch on some of the subjects and things that we have talked about this season. We're going to kind of recap the season and have a couple conversations. For church folks, did y'all Brian Carn got to turn himself in 45 days? He going to jail. Okay, y'all, I got to get into that a little more, and we going to get into that probably at the season premiere. but I got to get into that some more. Um, it might be skipping. I think my internet is going in and out. I was trying to see earlier because I seen it had said I needed to reconnect and it reconnected itself. So it might be skipping. It might not be your phone. Right now it says that I'm connected and my internet is connected, so we should be good to go. Um, Shout out to Apostle Huggins. As a matter of fact, I need to get him on the show. Um, Shout out to Apostle Huggins for our candles. Y'all know every week I'll be burning my candle. We have been doing warm apple pie, which is the one down here at the end. This is warm apple pie. I love this, which smells was burning last week. This we are burning. Um, they're so good, so good. I love this. Thank you to Apostle Huggins. Also, thank you for he has sponsored your table for that are coming to the visit. Usually they space for them, so he sponsored a table for them to make sure that they will have somewhere to sit. So shout out to him for that. Um, so what was different was because this season was a little bit more personal and a little bit more intentional for me. Hey, seeing, um, it was a little bit more focused on healing than all of the other. Um, for us to have conversations and be triggering, but at the same time, I want to be able to heal from some of these conversations that people like to talk about. People themselves in um yeah, this is a bit different. As much as about entertainment as the other seasons have been, use this as well. So I have supported this season. Next season, because I know I have people that have been with me from season to season. I know some of y'all just jumped on this season. Shout out to everybody that's been going back watching the shows on YouTube. I noticed some of the numbers on the old. Thank y'all for going back to those on YouTube. But next season, we're really going to get a little bit to into the viewers as well, and viewers for watching. So we have games into some other things as well that are a little more focused. Hey, Christina. A little bit more view focused and my appreciation. And this show is over. I'm going to kind of get into um, use what it's right now is probably me, my internet. I'm not sure if they're on, but yeah. Tonight we're going to give you the chance to win 2 tickets to the block. Especially if you're coming, this is a chance for you to win 2 VIP tickets for your friends or family. Tag who and and 2 VIP tickets to the block party. All right, and Cash App games a little bit later on in the show, as always. Cash App game of the show. Share the live. Comment with your Cash App tag, and the show we're going to give away some money. Watching, you know, a couple of us gave away money to every Cash App. So this might be your lucky week. You don't know. Just share the live and Cash App your comment. Comment your Cash And please know that I verify the live before I give you any money. Okay, I need y'all to know that. So and the block party ticket when announced at the end of the show. So y'all stay tuned. I'm sorry, y'all, if we going in and out. I'm not sure what is going on. Talked a lot about tab topics. Started that last season with the talk. We said this season had a lot of viewer requested topics. So it was a lot of topics people were sending me. I get about topics. So, a couple people had called and these are the things that I have focused on for Q&A this season. Y'all ask questions, I answer this episode season based around answering the viewers' questions. So I really enjoyed doing this season with y'all, and I'm gonna enjoy doing season 9 as well. We spent a lot of time this season relationships. Not we have about modern day dating. We have talked about narcissism. We have talked about toxic people, toxic love, toxic family members, toxic family situations. We have talked about emotional comprehension. We have talked about boundaries, self-worth, therapy, and all things. And in some way that they have impacted you. They have sparked something in you to want to ask more questions or to do a little bit more research on these things. We have talked about how DV um, as a unit in that moment, the husband, the children, wife, the children, the significant. We talked about how it affects them growing up, how grow up to be victims or abusers. That as well. Um, different things. I want y'all to know that for season 9, I really want y'all to be involved in these topics we talk about. I would like some topics. I've had a couple people tell me like they want me to answer. We're gonna get into that a little bit more. To change up the format just a bit much, but I want to make sure that I'm covering everyone. We started Couch Confession season, so it was the confessions that y'all sent in. Yeah, I know it wasn't guys, but I appreciate it. I'm looking at hearing in the next season. Um, I really enjoy the conversation that we have. Um, Getting the feedback from y'all. I like y'all telling me what y'all want to talk about. The taboo church that I'm definitely going to bring back. I feel like into that the rap Milton and Reverend David Jackson, and we were talking about new generation. They kept their feelings and beliefs. It was to see generation preachers that had old school values. So I really do some more of the taboo conversation, Black church experience, some of the Black experiences. One of the that was in to talk to you all about next season is Black traditions, Black funeral traditions, their races. Very interesting how people find Black funerals so interesting when it's just the norm. Um, Another thing that I want to get into function experiences. So we're going to just talk about more of Black experiences and things around the Black church that people don't really talk about. I'm always going to talk about narcissism. I'm always going to talk about church hurt. I'm going to talk about mental health. These are things that to my heart and that I talk about over and over again each season. So if y'all not ready for that, I need y'all to be ready for that. Church hurt is one of the deepest conversations. It affects people, people when you're in a place that you don't feel like you're supposed to be hurt. It does with people who you're supposed to have spiritual relationships with, and that's something that is going on. So that is something that I will always talk about. I'm always going to be for mental health, and I'm always going to talk about mental health and how it communicates as a person, community, families, how it affects us as parents. I'm going to have conversations because these are conversations that we don't have enough, and time in the Black community, mental health was put on the banner. I don't want you to have that relationship. I want to be able to have these and everybody kind of get an understanding of kind of how each other feels about having these conversations. Um, oh, uh, I'm big on mental health. Therapy.com, and I'm gonna keep saying that. That's where I found my therapist at. I know several people that have found their therapist there. Growtherapy.com is an amazing place to find you a therapist. So Cash App games. We brought back Cash App games. That was something that I did in season 1 that I like to do. This season I kind of just brought it back and we did it with the tag. Share the live and leave your Cash App tag in the comments. Next season is going to be a little more interactive. So I'm going to need y'all to stay tuned in. We're going to really actually play games. I really sat down and thought about what I wanted to do with Cash App games, keeping the viewers interested. So it's going to be like some trivia type season. I look forward to that. And it'll just watch the show. Or saying I might ask what show, and y'all might be the last show. And if you've won Cash App games, you see it's not a lot of money, but I just try to be appreciative in the show and participating and being interactive. And I want to keep that different ways. Sometimes like that, it might not always be. We're gonna try to get into some things that are different things like that. I want everybody to the show, watching the show, and I look forward to possibly winning something and sharing the show. And people to the show possibly win as well. That's what it's all about. That was the purpose of Cash and everybody involved and bringing people to the showing the audience. So I kind of want to go back through the seasons of Couch that just joined in this season. I know some of y'all been in and out through the 8 seasons. Started in 20. If you go back to YouTube and go see host couch conversation conversations, but then I kind of moved it to the house. It was a show I just wanted to put together to have discussions with my followers, and kind of let y'all know what was going on with me and what I had on. And it was what everybody interacted during the pandemic. When I got to Cali, I kind of didn't know what to do. So if you go to season 2, is very personal as well. It's talking a lot about relationships, dating, friendships, church. We talked a lot about that in season 2, but on a different. The church were a little bit more church, things like that. And those conversations, as you can see, go back and watch good conversations. Started bringing in the interviews with the art and different creatives, and y'all really like seeing different people on the show. So we decided to keep that going. Season 4 is a combination of topics, interviews, as well as season 5. A lot of interviews in season that. Season 6, we dealing with the topics and the interviews, and I'll always bring people to the show to interview them or to tell their story. The couch was created space to tell their stories, for people to be able to come on and promote their product, for people to be able to come talk about their businesses, artists to be able to come on and talk about their projects. And on this, what the couch was created for, to just able to come on and share a safe space. So that's why I to the couch constantly. What topics would you like to talk about? Because the couch was created for me to have conversations with y'all. Even though it was created during the pandemic, it has been a blessing in many ways. If you have watched the show, I have had some amazing people. I went back and kind of went through videos of some of the people we've had on the show. First of all, I want to give a shout out to JD's. He on Couch Conversations, and he still is currently, I believe, the most. I think lip lock. He was the most watched for a very, very long time. He's been on the show a couple times. He's come his experiences in the industry about working with Tamika Scott from Escape. He's came on and just talked about so many different things, industry related. We've talked about family things on here. So it's always my family. Hey Aisha, always interesting to have my family on the show. If you watch the show, I've had my brother as well. As Brother Romeo, he is in Hollywood where he feeds the homeless on a daily basis. In the park, he does all these different things with the homeless. He's been on the show as well. We have had Preach Balfour on the show, who has come on and talked about his experiences with T-Pain, Dr. Dre, and all these different things. And I always tell him he wrote the soundtrack to my 30s, because if you know, in my 30s, I was like the T-Pain fan, and that's all I listened to. And it was the specific album that he did. So it was amazing having him on. We had the legendary Swoop on the show, who we will be honoring at the block party. Having Swoop on the show, and this is no disrespect to anybody that has been on my show, but having Swoop on the show was the point that made me keep going with the show, because it's been several times I just wanted to leave the couch. But having Swoop on the show was the break where I knew I had to keep going, but because someone sit down and take time to be on the show, not once, but twice, tell us his industry stories and how amazing it was to work with all the people he worked with, that he's won, the things that he's done. Um, Amazing. Swoop and I met pandemic have become big bro now. Um, and just the impact that he's had in the few years that we've known why I'm Block Party. Not to mention the legacy that he has in dance. His his legacy within himself is that is something, and you hear his, y'all gonna understand why I am so old. Um, he's somebody that as a kid. Did a show with us as well. Um, it's just been amazing. It's been amazing. All the people that have cooperated. I apologize to y'all for my situation with whatever is going on with the skipping and jumping. Um, Give me 1 second. I'm gonna see if I can fix it. Okay. Okay, my apologies, y'all. I don't know what was going on with my internet, but I had to just move the computer real quick to get a better connection. But thank y'all for staying tuned in. I appreciate you so much. Um, but yes, Couch Conversations has been amazing. I never thought that I would see 8 seasons with this show. Especially after everything that happened after the first season. I won't go into that, but for those of you that don't know, I had to fight for the couch. So after everything that happened the first season, I really was discouraged the second season, and I didn't think I would even get as far as I did. Um, Shout out to the viral sensation, Miss Cheryl Hodge. She was our season 4 premiere guest. She took time. I had never met her. I just reached out to her about the situation that was going on with them and Keith Lee at the time. And I reached out to her to have her on the show, and she agreed to come on the show. And I appreciated that so much. We got to talk to her a little bit about that situation, and then we got to talk about the other businesses that she has. And she's a very successful young lady. Shout out to her. We've just had some amazing guests on Couch Conversations. I think one of the most controversial guests we've had on Couch Conversations was Big Spook. If you have not seen the Big Spook episode, he is in season 3 or season 4. You can watch Big Spook. That is very controversial. I don't want to go into it, but you got to go find out what his wife accused him of. I'll just leave it there. Everything just with this show this season has been so amazing, just with the show in general. And as much as I wanted to sit here and wrap up the season, because that's what my script is for, to sit here and just wrap up the season for y'all, I just really wanted to talk to y'all about the couch, period. Couch Conversations has been a blessing to myself. It has been a blessing to other people. Thank you to the people that do reach out and let me know that the conversation we had touched you, or, things like that. I I appreciate y'all letting me know that I'm going in the right direction with what we're talking about. This, like I said, this was the first season that I kind of left it up to the viewers to kind of show me which way to go with the topics and everything. But I appreciate y'all just for this far letting me know what y'all like and y'all don't like. Um, so while we here and I got y'all viewing, I'm gonna ask y'all a couple questions and y'all tap in and let me know yes or no. Okay. So YouTube. That's Facebook and YouTube. Did it just start skipping again? Oh my God, here we go. The internet ain't nothing nice. It is not nothing nice. Um, I was thinking about streaming on TikTok or Instagram. So y'all let me know if y'all would like to see me streamed on one of those social media platforms, either TikTok or IG. I'm really thinking about that. Couch Conversation actually has an IG page, so I was thinking about just like streaming off the IG page on Conversations Live. So y'all let me know how y'all feel about it. So for those of you that know, the first two seasons I did call in, and you could get my number. I would put the number up during the show, and you could call into the show and you could say what you wanted to say live on the air. So I would like to know, would y'all like me to bring that back, to be able to call into the show live? I know some of y'all just enjoy commenting in the comment box, but would you like to be able to call into the show live? So yes, y'all would like me to stream on, somebody said TikTok, somebody said IG. So we're going to figure that part out, whether it's TikTok or IG, or if I could do both. If I could stream on all the streaming, all social media networks, I will. So TikTok and IG. So we're going to figure that out. So would y'all like to bring the call in back? Yes. So y'all would like to bring the call in back. Okay. So we going to do that. Let me write that down. See, I want to do what y'all want to do because I want the show to be interesting and I want the show to be fun. So we going to bring the call-ins back and we going to bring the another social media network in. And I'll let y'all know which one, whether it's IG or if it's TikTok, I will let y'all know. But these are the types of conversations that we need to have, which is why I'm having them during the season 8 finale. So when season 9 comes around, that we can come back better. We got a new, this one is a little faded, I'm noticing. We got a new banner coming in. I actually have it. It's right here on the floor under my desk. We'll be using it for the block party. And then after the block party, we got the new banner that'll be going up. We're going to stick with the candles over here because I enjoy smelling the candles during the show. I enjoy having them burning. But I am going to say, if you have a product that you would like displayed on the shelf, reach out to me because next season I'm going to display a little bit more of the shelf. Right now y'all can see the top and the 2 shelves, but I'm going to show the next shelf as well. We're going to get into that. But if you would like something you would like displayed on the shelf, this is going to become a promotional display, and I'm going to take some of my personal belongings off. My Jurassic Park egg will not be moving, but everything else, oh, and my award from Lou, but everything else personal of mine can be removed down to a lower shelf, and then we're going to use this for promotion. So if you have a business product that you would like to go up on the shelf, let me know. That way every week during Couch Conversations it could be seen, because I'm not sure if y'all knew, I changed my office around, as y'all can tell, because this wasn't here a couple of weeks ago. I had the bookshelf over here up against the wall and I moved over a little bit. It's a little bit different in here. But even when I had the bookshelf, I had my So Blessed candles burning on the top shelf. So again, shout out to Apostle Huggins for my candles. So yeah, this is gonna be promotion now. If you would like some things on the shelf, then you let me know. I have my shoes down here from Candy Bacon Designs. I can't get them out for you right now because they're on the back of the shelf. But we're gonna have a set for y'all for season 9. So when y'all zoom in to Couch Conversations, y'all gonna see I'm gonna have a couple plants and things like that. I appreciate the people that do donate. As y'all can see at the bottom of the screen, it says show your support. It has my Zelle and Apple Pay. It has Cash App, and it has my Venmo. And every now and then, somebody will send me $5 or $25, and it is very much appreciated. It does not happen often, but it does happen. And anything that you give me during Couch Conversations, I try to put toward making the set look better in here, trying to keep the cameras up, trying to keep the microphone up. Anything that you give me donation wise goes towards trying to keep up the set. So y'all will get to see a little bit more of the set in season 9. I really enjoy. Thank you, Andrew, for my podcast room. I really enjoy being in here. But y'all will get to see more of it. I have a couple little tables over here. Let me see if I can zoom out for y'all. But yeah, we're gonna get more of the show. Hi, Mama. My mom says she bought 3 from a Port Anointed Worship. Thank you, Mommy. I appreciate that. We want to support Apostle Huggins and So Blessed with candles. So thank you, Mommy, for buying candles from him. Shout out to Daniel. Daniel, I was just talking about I enjoyed having you on the show, and I hope I could get you back in season 9 so we can have some more Taboo Church talk. Okay, so let me see about the Zoom because I want y'all to be able to see my little office. I think I'm zooming the wrong way. Okay, here we go. So yeah, y'all will get to see more. This right here is my insulation coming off. I gotta fix it. But y'all see I got this wall right here that I will be using as well next season. So I'll be putting things on the wall. I already have my hospitality. Thank you for my hospitality painting from my old client. We'll be doing things to the set so that y'all can see what's going on in here. And I didn't zoom all the way out, but I enjoy being in my nice little office. And when people come in, they can see all the stuff that I do and who I work with because it's all over. On the wall over there, I have pictures and, just I try to make it look nice in here and at the same time show my support for everybody that supports me. And if I have your product, I be wanting y'all to know that your product is in here. Okay. It is in here somewhere. Shout out. I'm just super zooming now. Shout out to Candy Bacon Designs, who designed my outfit that I will be wearing at the block party. I can't wear my shoes because the shoes are high heels. But shout out to Candy Bacon Designs for the outfit. Y'all gonna get to see how fly my outfit is. I appreciate all of the sponsors for the block party. Candy Bacon Designs, Amira's Fashion and Travel, Lavish Do-Rags, Jay's Holistic, and I'm gonna say Dior and Dory's Kid Closet, even though we haven't got the confirmation from them. They are really trying to be here. So shout out to all of them. I appreciate y'all, as well as Flash Drive Entertainment. Shout out to Louise Robinson, who has stepped up and sponsored some of the shirts. I appreciate everybody that has did everything. So shout out to everybody that has sponsored something for the block party. Y'all are the real MVPs, okay? Oh, and I'm sitting here playing with my bracelet. Shout out to Vicky Williams, J Charms, her and her sons. I love them boys. J Charms, this is my breast cancer bracelet in memory of my auntie, which is also why I have this shirt on. My auntie bought me this shirt right before she passed. So I'm chilling in my pajamas today, repping for my auntie. Her birthday is next week, and we will not be having couch conversations next week, y'all. We will not be having couch conversations. I am taking 1 week off to prepare for season 9. So there will be no couch conversations on May 7th. Meet me back on the couch May 14th at 8 p.m. for season 9. And we're going to get into some really good stuff season 9. If y'all interested in being a guest, y'all make sure y'all hit me up and let me know. But I thank y'all for making it through season 8 with me and all the things that we've talked about. Y'all, I see, are really interested in certain topics like narcissism. That's a topic that y'all love that I talk about. I guess we'll be revisiting it eventually in season 9 as well. Y'all like talking about DV. We'll probably talk about that again as well. Y'all love talking about any Black experience, and y'all like talking about relationships. So we're going to hit on some of those things. And we have Divine Baby Services will be with y'all. Oh, Lord. Okay. We will be talking about so many things in season 9. It'll be a little bit longer than season 8. I try to keep these at about 14 episodes, but this season we went to 17. Just because I be needing a mental health break sometimes. Sometimes when I'm researching these topics that y'all give me, and I love doing it, don't get me wrong, please don't get me wrong. But sometimes when I'm researching these topics, it can get a little triggering, and sometimes it gets a little overwhelming as well. So sometimes I have to take a mental health break after so many episodes of research and stories, and just protect my own mental health, because this is a lot. But I enjoy the feedback that I get from y'all. Thank y'all for letting me be y'all favorite talk show host. I just hope y'all ready for season 9 and what's to come. I'm really excited. Next time we meet, it will be season 9, May 14th. Okay. Thank you to everybody that has given me feedback on the Couch Conversations theme song. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to my sister for writing the song and doing the song for me. She did the Couch Conversations theme song. She sent it to me. I loved it, and here we are. So I think this is the 3rd week that I've shared it with y'all. The 3rd week, because she was on 3 weeks ago. So this is the 3rd week that I've shared it with y'all, and I appreciate the feedback. That will be our Couch Conversations theme until I get tired of hearing it, which won't be no time soon. So thank y'all for the feedback. And just let me just go to this, because I it took me all the way to the end of the season to learn how to use my streaming service, y'all. So y'all just pray for me, okay? So blessed. Here we go. I've been talking about Apostle Huggins and So Blessed. So this is So Blessed. These are some of the flavors that they have. Warm scents, flavors. Warm and cozy scents, fruity and sweetie scents, fresh and floral scents, clean and relaxing scents, and luxury and seasonal scents. There is the number you can call to place your order. This is also on my page if you go look in my photos, or you can run this video back and get the information. But Apostle Huggins is who you want to speak with about So Blessed candles, and they smell okay. So y'all make sure y'all grab y'all some candles. And mental health. We are going to get back into mental health. We didn't go as far into mental health this season as I would have liked to, because I was trying to cover so many things, but we will get back into mental health in season 9. I had already started putting that show back together, and it's going to be a couple of subjects that y'all have heard already that we going to touch on again. Some of the new viewers missed the episode where we talked about it. Some of the old viewers want to recap the conversation. So y'all will get to hear about some of these topics over again. I I hope y'all not bothered by it, but yeah. So it's just been amazing having y'all for 8 seasons, and I really want to show my appreciation. I posted this video on Facebook, but I know a lot of y'all didn't see it because how it starts out is another video. But I wanted to show my appreciation to all my viewers, and I want y'all to check this out. Give me 1 minute of your time. Here we go. Tune into Couch Conversations Live every Thursday night at 8 p.m. Hosted by yours truly, Danni Gyrl. We stream live on Facebook and YouTube. You can find me at The Real Danni Gyrl.
On the couch, we gon' talk about it. Danni Gyrl. Pull up, sit down, yeah. Kick your shoes off, lean back, tell truth. We've all got scars, we've all been bruised. Feels too high, y'all feel small. Heart been broke, you still stand tall. Hey. From the crib to the car, you've been carrying weight. You ain't crazy, you're tired. You're allowed to be late. The space here, yeah, is made for that. Real life, real love, real ugly facts. Couch conversation, nothing's off limits. Say what you're scared to say. We gon' live it. Real people, real pain, and real elevation. On the couch with Danni Gyrl, we talk transformation. On the couch with Danni Gyrl.
I wanted to show my support, my appreciation for your support. I made that video the other day. I was sitting there, and I'm getting emotional now talking about it. I've enjoyed doing 8 seasons of Couch Conversations. I just didn't think I would get this far. I appreciate everybody that has contributed to the journey, whether it was an interview, a donation, a topic, whatever you did to help me get this far. It's been a rough journey. Like I said, especially after season 1, I went through so much. I try not to talk about it, but I went through so much with the person that was the co-host. We parted, and she started sending me messages about suing me for the show. So I had to take a break and protect the show from any type of lawsuits or any type of things like that. I had to rebrand the entire show and at the same time take the show solo without a co-host. And you guys have been here the entire time. Some of y'all have really been here since season 1, and I appreciate y'all. Never did I ever think I would be doing Couch Conversations for 5 years. So I appreciate y'all. It's been a roller coaster, up and down, emotional roller coaster, but it has been fun. We have talked about so many different things. We have talked to so many different people, and we still have so much come. I can't wait. We're going to have Red. If you've been to the block party and you know about Pamonga Smacks, we're going to have Red from Pamonga Smacks on next season. If we can get her up to it, I'm going to try to get my mama on, because y'all need to hear some of where I get some of this stuff from. My mama is a really dope person, Arnita Lynch. She's a really dope person, very educated, and she taught me a lot of what I know about music and the music business. And whatever she didn't teach me, she put somebody in place to teach me. So I owe 99% of what I'm doing to her as far as kicking me in the butt and getting me started. So we need to have her on the show. And if you met my mama, you know she dope. I'm just excited about this block party, y'all. If y'all have not got you a table, get you one. We don't have too much time left to get tables or VIP tickets. The cutoff date is actually 30 days away. 31 days away. So y'all got 1 month to get your table or your ticket. You got to have it by June 1st. If you are looking to get in the souvenir book, if you looking to have an ad in the souvenir book, tap in with me before May 24th. The souvenir book has to be done in a timely manner. And I'm going to try not to get emotional with y'all about that, but thank y'all to everybody that has contributed to the block party. The block party is my 5th anniversary. I know we did a whole episode about just the block party, but the block party is my 5th anniversary. And to celebrate the anniversary of anything for me is very sentimental. If y'all know me, y'all know I'm a procrastinator, and you know I will start stuff and don't keep doing it. So for me to be celebrating 5 years with the block party, this is not just 5 years. We're actually 8 block parties in. If y'all don't know, we used to do the Cannabis Fest. So I actually used to do 2 block parties a year. So this is block party number 8 for me. So this is the 5th year. And it's just been amazing. It's been amazing. It's been amazing, y'all. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to have Black hosting. Uh, Conversations, party. Y'all can feel free to Google them. You can find them on Google. You will find out they are some of the dopest people in the music industry. Um, I know a lot of people know about Uncle Chuck, but if you don't know about Uncle Chuck, you can Google Uncle Chuck. We're going to talk deep about his legacy at the block party during the award show. But he is one of the originators of 1500 or Nothing Productions, and left an amazing legacy on this earth. And we'll also not only be honoring his legacy, but his family as well. Travion for stepping in and continuing to carry on the Zion Messengers, which was Chuck's group, record breaking group, as a matter of fact. And we will be honoring Candy, her business, to make sure that his legacy continues and everybody remembers him. Um, Long as y'all running the marathon for Nip, she gonna run the marathon for Chuck. I'm telling y'all, she's gonna make sure that his legacy is continued and that it is known and that y'all know who her brother was and what he meant to the world of music. So shout out to Candy. Um, Shout out to Desiree. Shout out to Darrell. Shout out to Swoop again. And like I said, we got Black Thompson hosting. Y'all need to Google some of these people and see what they got going on. A lot of the people that we are honoring are really doing dope things in music, and y'all just don't know. Black has been behind a lot of people as far as Joe Moses, Blast. He got a list. Black has a hell of a resume. Andrew, my son, who is the music director for the block party, Andrew's resume. Y'all gonna get to hear about all these artists and all these people at the award ceremony. But I'm amazed. Like Paul Douglas coming out of retirement, y'all. Paul Douglas is coming out of retirement, and he will be at the block party. Listen, y'all have no idea how excited I am about this whole block party. But yeah, I just thank y'all for 8 seasons of Couch Conversations. Season 9 is going to be bigger. It's going to be better. I'm not slowing down. We going full force. My goal is to make Couch Conversations everybody's favorite talk show. That is what my goal is. And I appreciate y'all for right now letting me be y'all favorite talk show host. We're going to talk more about healing, more about accountability, more about mental health, more about the arts. And the couch is going to stay open. So whenever y'all ready, like I said, if you would like something to go on the promotional shelf, you can hit me up and we gonna get it over there so it can be seen during Couch Conversations every week. And we will be bringing back the call in, and we will be figuring out which other social media network we will be streaming on. So y'all stay tuned for that. And if you would like to be a guest on the couch, make sure that you get with me. Um, Thank you to everybody that watched the show tonight. I appreciate y'all so much. I appreciate the love. I appreciate y'all feedback. I love hearing what y'all want to do. So let me see. Did anybody tag anybody for the block party tickets? Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. I see y'all in here for this Cash App though. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. If you dropped your Cash App and you still watching the show, because I know some of y'all done checked out. If you dropped your Cash App and you still watching the show, comment your first name in the comments and I'll send you the Cash App money, because I don't know who's still watching and who commented and left. So if you still watching the show, comment your first name and I'm gonna send you some Cash App money. I got you. Thank y'all for to be drawing names of a hat tonight. I got y'all. That's the joy of playing Cash App game. You never know what's gonna happen. And nobody wanted the block party tickets, which is fine. We'll hey, on the season premiere, season 9 premiere, we're gonna give away 4 block party tickets. All right. So thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all know you can always go subscribe on YouTube, youtube.com/@the-real-Danni Gyrl. We are now known as DMEG You can also check out the website, divinemanagement.weebly.com, for all your DMEG info. If you don't know, you might want to go check out the website. I revamped it a couple days ago, rebuilt it. It looks really, really nice. You can get any information you want on the website now. If you have any topics, suggestions, or would like to be on the show, please make sure to text me at 702-578-6716. You can also email me at couchconversationslive@gmail.com or message me and follow me on IG, Couch Conversations Live. Join us May 14th, y'all. No couch conversations next week. Take a break, okay? Let me know what y'all want to do for the week after. Let me know what y'all want to do for season 9. We're going to take a break and we regroup. I will see y'all back on May 14th, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for the season 9 premiere. Stay tuned and see who our special guest will be. And for my closing words tonight, to everyone who watched, shared, commented, supported, prayed, or showed up this season or any season, thank you. Thank you for trusting this platform. Thank you for allowing real conversations to happen. Thank you for being part of the Couch Conversations journey. Please know that this is more than a show. This was created to be a safe space. It is created to be community, to be healing, to be truth, to be family, to be Couch Conversations Live. So, as always, I tell y'all, nothing's off limits on the couch. And I am your favorite talk show host, Danni Gyrl. I love y'all. I will see y'all May 14th, right back here on the couch. Have a blessed, peace, and divine night.